Did I need to add another platform to read free books on to my options? Not really, but here we are. This is free on Google Play Books. Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat, and today I would like to talk about The Guest is Gone by Carly Winter. In this, Bernadette gets hit by lightning at her cousin's wedding, and when she returns to her bed and breakfast in Sedona, she finds out that she can now see her dead grandmother. Ruby is haunting her house, and really badly at that, it has to be said. And when one of her guests turns up dead, Ruby tries to help Bernadette solve the murder, so Bernie is no longer a suspect. I will try not to say anything about the actual case that they are solving, because spoilers, but Bernie handles her new ability quite well, so she figures out that she can see her dead grandmother. It takes her at best a day to come to grips with it, and outside of talking to herself a bit too much in public, maybe, she doesn't freak out or anything, so I think she handles that part pretty well. Not so much in other parts though. There is a bit where she convinces herself that somebody is out to get her, and her solution or reaction to that is to drive an ATV like she has no regard for her own life. And even it makes no sense. If you just thought about it for a second logically, then she would have never needed to drive, like she lost her mind completely and nearly kill herself. But you know, outside of that, Bernie handles herself okay. And it's also, I think, the first cozy mystery that I've read where she is consistently conscious about her food choices. It's not the usual like, oh my god, I want to eat everything, but oh god, my weight, oh, wine, you know. No, she's consistently sticking to the super healthy stuff until her grandmother talks her into, why are you not trying the peanut butter version of this? So that's a nice touch, and I imagine there might be less of the, oh, I can only eat like fat-free things in the future books. Ruby is intended to be funny and sometimes borders on slapstick, but you know, if you like that, then that works fine for you. I found it okay, but I don't think it amused me the way it was intended to in parts. But Ruby is very keen on making sure that her granddaughter is dating someone, and just like, except the cop. The cop, oh no, cops are bad business, do not date the cop. And it's like, okay. I mean, in real life terms, I get it, but we're still in the realm of cozy mysteries here, and the cops, while incompetent, are usually okay, so okay, but Ruby has issues with the law. There's one point in which Bernadette gets really weird. She goes on this ATV ride with the guy who rents out the ATVs and keeps telling us like, oh yeah, he's a Casanova, he's dating so many women and blah, I could never go on a date with him. It's like, yeah, well, you're not on a date with him, so why do you keep telling me about this? And it comes up a couple of times like, oh no, I could never, oh no, yeah, he's cute, but I could never. And it's like, okay, stop talking about it then. And then later it turns out that he's already seeing someone, and said someone has never said a word to Bernadette despite them having a relationship that would facilitate that maybe. This other person is also the most unreasonable. Like, there are a couple of people who are rather unreasonable, but this guest turns up dead in her bed and breakfast, and she tells the police, yeah, my friend checked him in because I was still at the wedding. And then her friend gets super mad. It's like, oh my god, why did you smear my name? Why did you mention me to the police? It's like, well, what was she supposed to do? Pretend the guest checked himself in, or what? It's super unreasonable behavior on some side characters. While trying to solve this crime, I think Bernie makes some weird decisions that could have gone really wrong for her, and there were also easier options, but you know. I guess Ruby had an influence with don't talk to the police after all. I don't know, but there are a couple of plot points that make you go, are you sure? Because it seems weird, but yeah. Some bordering on illogical behavior from the main character, I guess, but I've seen worse. So overall it was a fun little cozy with a supernatural twist that was overall quite nice, and I wish I couldn't see a love triangle possibly on the horizon between the guy she could never date, and I feel like he's going to be set up to be one part of the triangle, and the cop that she's not supposed to date according to her grandmother, but I can kind of see it coming. I don't know. For now, I think this is the cat for this book, and you know, if I'm on another cozy mystery trip, I might keep going with this one. It was overall fun enough to keep going with the series. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what supernatural twist you would like to see in a cozy mystery. Like and subscribe if you want to help the channel out, and I'll be back next week with another video. Bye folks!